What's up guys, I hope you're all doing fantastic. If you guys follow this channel, you know that I build skill-based games where people can compete against each other and win real cash and prizes. So literally every time I tell this to someone what type of games that I actually build, they immediately assume, oh, it's gambling. And that is completely wrong. So I decided to dedicate this video to educate the masses out there on the differences between gambling games and skill-based games, and why I have chosen to build skill-based games, not casino or gambling games, and what the opportunities are for developers looking to get into the skill-based gaming market. So let's take a look at gambling. What is gambling? If you've ever been to a casino before, you will know that there are plenty of games out there that are fun to play. However, these games are mostly based on luck or chance. You see, unlike skill-based games where you're gonna have to practice and get your skill level up, these games you just kind of hope for the best. It's kind of like playing the lottery, except your odds are a lot better. For example, if you're playing roulette, you can bet on red or black, and there's a perception that there's a 50-50 chance of you doubling your money. However, that's not true when you look at the reason why they put the 0 on the roulette table. It just sways the odds in terms towards the casino more. So house always wins, and these games are designed to make the casinos lots of profit. So besides the moral and ethical issues around gambling games, there's also a lot of red tape that you have to go through. You have to get a gambling license, and that's really difficult to do. So although these games are incredibly profitable, I've chosen to go the skill-based route simply because I like the competitive aspect of it. With gambling games, usually if you're playing slots or roulette or one of these types of games, you're playing by yourself and you're competing against the house. So I prefer games where people can compete against each other, and it's all based on skill, meaning the more you practice, the better you get, and the better your chances are of actually beating your opponent. So that's why I've chosen to make skill-based games. And having said that, you could pretty much make any game skill-based. So what I have seen recently is a big thing is, if you look at slots, there are skill-based slots that are coming out now, especially in casinos, which is really awesome. So you probably think to yourself, how do you make a slot game which is purely based on chance, skill-based? So there are many ways around that. For example, if you have the player stop the reel by himself, instead of like the algorithm automatically stopping the reels, that can be classified as skill-based. Therefore, you do not need any gambling licenses, and you can also use things like power-ups, which can help the player manipulate the reels and also the outcome of the score. So those type of things you can apply to pretty much any game, which is really interesting, and it kind of opens up this whole opportunity of turning traditional casino games into skill-based games, which is great, because you can kind of take advantage of that big demographic, and that very lucrative demographic, because casino companies, they can spend a lot of money advertising, because they know that each user is worth a lot of money to them, whereas you look at normal games, we kind of limited in what we can spend in advertising. So casino games and publishers just blow everyone out of the water in terms of their marketing spend, because the niche is so profitable. So yeah, this is a big opportunity for developers to get into the space, turning traditionally gambling casino type of games into skill-based games. So I'd love to hear from you guys. If you want to drop in the comments, what do you think is a good traditional casino game that you could potentially turn into a skill-based game? yeah, give me your comments below. I'd love to go through them. And yeah, there's a big opportunity. That's why I personally am in the space. I love that that competition aspect, as I mentioned before. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe if you want to see more of this content. I will see you on the next one. Stay safe and peace out.